بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما تعلمنا وزدنا علما إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. O Allah, teach us beneficial knowledge and enable us to derive benefit from that which you have taught and increase us in knowledge. Indeed, you are the knowing, the wise. Ameen. Okay, we have a Kahoot today. That was live. Okay, just 1 second. Oh. Is everybody joining? Binal, where's Yusuf today?
He just came back from work, so he's changing and he's coming back down.
Okay. Which state are you in again?
Sorry, can you say it one more time?
Which state are you in?
Virginia.
Okay. Okay. That's everyone. Let's start. Bismillah. The word ذَلِكَ points to something. Masculine and fa, ذَلِكَ, that. The word هذه points to something. Feminine and new. The word أولئك is usually used for inanimate objects. Pulse, usually for things, people, jinn, angels and people. Translate هؤلاء رجال. These are men. How would this look like if it was these men? Anyone?
هؤلاء الرجال
Yes, with an al.
أو رجال.
نعم هؤلاء الرجال. نعم. Translate تلك الشمس جميلة. The sun is beautiful. أولئك نساء مجتهدات. Translate that. Those are hardworking women. We, female, play. نلعب. So it doesn't really matter if it's male or female. if it is for we, right? I look. أنظر. Okay. عمر. عمر, Aiza, and Sajjad. أحسنتم. Well done. Okay. So today we are doing the rest of الدرس السابع. However,
So
نعم.
I had a question about I think the sun, the sun question. Can we go back to the Kahoot?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, let me just go here. The questions are all here. Which ones?
The
Oh,
sun.
تلك الشمس جميلة.
So it's Shams. So it's definite. I was assuming if the thing after the pointing noun is definite, then that would mean there's no is that we put in there, right?
Okay, so there's no, can you, wait, let me see if I can annotate you to say that. Okay, I can't zoom in on you for some reason. But anyway, so what we look here, this part here, that's a fragment. That sun. There's no is in there. But the sun, the is comes in after that. Because
Okay, yeah.
this is going to be your subject and the Jamila is going to be your predicate.
Ah, okay. Okay, I see.
You got it? Because we're not saying that is the sun. We're saying that sun
Okay, I see.
is Jamila. You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
And technically, is the subject the phrase tilka shamsu,
That's a great question. I was waiting for
or is it just tilka?
It's actually just Tilka.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah.
And then let's just say that Shams is following the Tilka. Because let me ask you this now, right? If Tilka is the subject, it's the Mubtada. What is the case of the word Tilka?
Raf.
Exactly. It's going to be Raf. And hence Shams is Raf. But that's a
Right.
bit detailed grammar. What you need to know is that two parts here, subject and a predicate. Okay. Okay. Good. So we
I have a quick question, sorry,
Yeah.
just to
Mhm.
understand this. Also in the exercise, we have number 12, and that was Dhalikal Abnu Akhun. I think I
In
got
the-
confused.
you mean for homework?
Yeah, we did last week.
Okay, let me just find it for you, okay? Tilka,
It was Dhalikal Ibnu Akhun,
what number was it?
number 12.
Oh yeah, okay.
I
Yes.
think these are both similar, but how do you tell how to take that as a subject? Like Dhalikal Abnu, and then where to put the is or are.
Right. So it's exactly what we was just talking about
Okay.
now in the Kahoot quiz. It's the exact same principle. So if you just break this up, ذلك الابن, this is not a mubtada and a khabar because this is definite. So this is it's a fragment. It's that boy or that son.
Are you breaking it up because the Akhun doesn't have an alif lam?
Yeah, so let's not talk about akh yet. Forget about akh. Right now, you just have to figure out that ذلك الابن means that boy or that son. That is it. There is no sentence there. It's a fragment. Now you keep looking and you see the word akh. You can see that akh is indefinite. So this is going to be your khabar. And you add your is there then. That boy is a brother.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. When I look at Dhalikal Ibnu, why do I, like you said, that is one that goes together.
Mhm.
But in the book, when the pointing noun is like Omar was saying, if the pointing noun falls on alif lam, then we put an is there.
When the pointing noun follows, could you give an example?
Yeah, like Zalikal Sham, the number 9.
ذلك الشهر.
Yeah,
You don't think
Zalika.
it is. You
Yeah,
say
number 9 is oh, my bad. Yeah, I see what you mean.
you say that evil.
Oh,
However, over here for number 11, this word is indefinite. So this is your khabar.
wow.
You will put your
Okay.
is in there. Okay, which is going to be that those are formidable winds.
Yeah, I got that wrong. In my mind, for some reason, if there is an alif lam, then you just directly put an izar.
And
But
here as well, this is also a fragment.
yeah,
These two rivers, these two large rivers, in fact. Yes, Isa?
This is sort of related, but in the book, they have the verse from the Quran, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. And that one is confusing to me because it's ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ, and so that like feels like a phrase, but it's obviously like translated, this is the book, or
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a great question.
description.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Your question is that when you say ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَاب, you would expect it to be that book.
right.
But in the translation, will say that is the book. Right? That
Yeah,
is the book. And
Yeah.
even you've seen this is the book as well.
right.
There's a whole tafsir discussion about this. I feel that there might be something that's hidden in that, like omitted. Yes, it could be, for example, ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْكِتَاب, like that is the book.
Right.
There is something else going on there.
Okay.
But there are differences, like that's why you'll sometimes see that it says this is the book, even though it's ذَلِكَ. Because there's
Right.
discussion about it, because some would say that it's ذَلِكَ, it's like the message that is preserved in the lawh al-mahfuz, in the preserved tablet in the heavens. I don't know. And then, but then the ذَلِكَ is to create like some kind of like the distance for like out of veneration or something like that. I'm not sure.
Right.
I don't remember if
Right.
knowing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the two pieces, right? One that they use, that it's dalika, and then also dalika al-kitabu, like feels like a phrase, but then it's not.
Yeah, but I'm going to find out for you about that, okay? In more detail.
Okay, thank you.
So you said done?
So a quick thing. So if this was zalikal sharrun, it would be that is evil.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
on number 13, sorry,
Pardon?
on number 13, why is that Hadinin? Why is that goes together? Isn't like Hadinin Nahrani? Why is that one one block, and then Al Kabirani is another?
Because this is exactly the same like this. This is your ism ishara, and this is a ism that follows it as ma'rifa. It's exactly the same like this. It's exactly the same as number 9.
But in the book, it is those two rivers, those two large rivers. There is no is or am.
Exactly. There is no is or there is no is or are over here. That's true.
John Jones is back.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
Charles.
sorry, mute you guys. Mute your
Which is
mic. Sorry, I'm just mute people. Okay, Sharif. So this is a fragment. These two large rivers. There's no is or are in here.
But number 12 has an is or are.
Yes, because this part over here
Oh,
is,
okay.
you see, this is nakira. This, however, is ma'rifa. This is matching a nahrani. So this is absolutely not a khabar. This is your sifa to nahrani. However, if I had deleted this al, then I would add a thing in between. Then I would say these two rivers are large or
I
big.
get it now.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
One
Now-
more thing. Piggyback on the 13th. Then the block should be on all 3 words, isn't it? Hazanin,
No.
Nahrani, Kabirani.
No, it shouldn't be all three words because the block is only me highlighting the fragment. The fragment. So what do I mean by the fragment is that Ibn goes with dhalika. There's nothing in between. Nahrani goes with hadhani. However, al-kabirani is a sifa. That's
Which
a
is
sifa.
defining Nahrani. Okay.
Yeah, this is your sifa. Okay, this over here is going to be your khabar. Okay, I hope that's clear.
Just one thing, number 12, that's a subject, but number 13, that's not a subject, the first block, right?
It is. It's the same thing.
It-
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's a fragment because it's we don't know. It's just a fragment.
okay.
هذان نهران كبيران. It's a fragment. So every sentence will need a subject and a predicate. But if it's a fragment, then it doesn't work like that. This would have to be placed in context for us to, we need more information to classify it.
So number 12 is the subject, number 13 is the
Like
adjective.
for example, for number 13, this could be a fragment of an entire sentence. For example, the Mississippi and the Nile, these are هذان نهران كبيران. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's part of something, but in isolation, you can't really tell what's going on there. Okay. Is somebody was going to say something? No? Are we good? Okay. Any questions about that lesson from last week? Okay then. Sorry, come on. Okay, there we go. Tamam. This is very quickly. Bismillah. Welcome, Yusuf. And I'm going to ask Omar, could you start doing the conjugation chart with Yadrusu present tense, please?
Yeah, sure. يدرس يدرسان يدرسون تدرس تدرسان يدرسن تدرس تدرسان تدرسون تدرسين تدرسان and then تدرسن and then أدرس and ندرس.
Okay, thank you. Very good. I'm going to ask Nadia, can you do the same thing using yansuru?
ينصر
No,
ينصر
yansuru.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ينصر ينصران ينصرون تدرس تدنصر
Tansuru.
sorry تنصر تنصران ينصرن تنصر تنصران تنصرون تنصرون تنصرين تنصرين تنصراني
Whoa. Hang on. Tansurina, tansurani in the plural?
تنرسنا
Tansurna.
تنرسنا
No,
right
tansurna.
تنصرنا Oops,
Anna?
yes and ansuru and none they'll have two nansuru
Absolutely. Thank you. Yusuf, can you do this one? Which would be yaktubu.
يكتب 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 Oh.
Again, yaktubu.
يكتب يكتب.
So I noticed that in your present tense verbs, you are actually dropping the noons at the end. We are not doing past tense verbs. When you're talking about past tense verbs, that is when we have, for example, darasa, darasa, darasu. There is no noon at the end. But present tense verbs have the noon at the end. So can you try that again? Yaktubu.
يكتب يكتبان يكتبون.
Yes.
And then second person.
No. We're still with third person female.
تكتب تكتبان.
Pay attention to this one.
يكتبون.
No.
No. يكتبنا.
Yaktubna. Good. Yaktubna. Anta.
أنت تكتب
Mhm.
أنتما تكتبنا no.
تكتو.
تكتباني
Yes, and أنتم.
تكتباني أنتم تكتب أمن
أنت تكتو.
تكتبوا
Remember, don't drop the tunes.
تكتبون
تكتبون.
تكتبون
أنتي.
أنت تكتبوا
No,
أنتما
no. Auntie is the weird one. It's the most like peculiar one out of the whole lot for the present tense verbs. Auntie تكتو.
أنت تكتبين
تكتبين. Don't forget the noon. They're feeling left out. Okay. Auntie تكتبين. Then أنتما.
تكتبنا
Mm-mm.
أنتما تكتبين
No, it's going to be the exact. It's going to be exactly the same what you did for the antuma for the men. It's the same word, and you got it right for the men. So anti taktubina, antuma, taktu.
تكتبنا no I keep saying this.
Taktubani,
تكتباني
and then antunna.
أنتن تكتبنا
Yes, and then ana,
أنا يكتب
ana,
أنا يكتب
ana, بالهمزة يعني. أنا.
أنا كتب
Okay. So I'm giving you a clue. When you have ana words in present tense verb, it starts with the a. أنا أنصر. أنا أدرس. أنا أكتب.
أنا أكتب
نحن.
نحن I forgot that.
نحن.
نحن نكتب
Exactly. So أنا أكتب. نحن نكتب. You got it? I'm going to take one more. Elif, can you do for us يذكر?
Okay. يذكر يذكران يذكرون تذكر تذكران يذكرن تذكر تذكران تذكرون تذكرين تذكرن
تذكرين and then?
تذكرين تذكران
Yes.
تذكرن
تذكرن أنا.
تذكرن نذكرن.
Yes. أذكر sorry, what is for أنا?
أذكرن.
Why أذكرن?
أذكرن.
أنا.
أنا أذكرن.
أنا أذكر. أنا أذكر.
Oh, okay.
أنا أذكر. نحن
نذكر.
نذكر. أنا أذكر. نحن نذكر. Okay, good. Please review, guys. Inshallah, you'll get it. Okay, so let's move on to al-qira'ah. النص. النصوص. المفردات. Okay, we already did that. Let's go, yeah. النص السابع. Okay, سنبدأ بعايزة. هل أنت جاهزة? Are you ready?
نعم.
Okay, تفضلي. Tell me about يستحب.
Okay. يستحب is a فعل. And it means like it is preferred.
Now, how did you know that? How did you know?
Just like previous knowledge and
exactly. So this shows relying on your knowledge. So you must have heard, if you studied fiqh, some things are mustahab, which means that they are highly encouraged. From the word hub, it's things that are liked. Okay. However, she translated it correctly, and it must be from general knowledge because we have not done this yet. This is actually a passive verb. So it is liked. It is liked. Passive. And that's exactly how she said it is preferred. So yustahabu is a present tense verb, but it's passive, and we haven't done passive verbs yet. Okay. So for example, like to drink, right? Is shariba. But to be drunk is shuriba. Or yushrabu in the present tense. Yushrabu, it was drunk. No, it is drunk. It is drunk. Present tense. This is passive. Okay, so yustahabu, and then what is lil musanni?
Li is a harf, so it's like 4.
Mhm.
And musalli is one who prays.
Okay, how did you know that?
Sala yusalli, like to pray, and then you like make a noun out of a verb. I forgot what you call
Well,
that.
you know, that's advanced. We don't do this in this level. That's a level 2. So
Okay.
exactly. So well done. So that's the musanni, salla yusanni, and the person who prays is a musanni. But you must have heard this a lot if you go to the masjid. Okay, so yustahabu lil musanni. Thank you. And then Bilal, أن يقول بعد إتمام الصلاة.
So and yaqula, so that he's well, and it's kind of like saying that
No, it would be
or
two.
in or two.
Yeah,
Oh.
like if I say أحب أن أقرأ, I like to read.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yaqula, that is masculine because of the yeah, and basically meaning he says, it's present tense. Bad means after, and itmam means complete, I think
Completion.
or completion. Yes, completion. And as-salah means the prayer.
So what does this mean?
Itmam as-salah, the completion of the prayer.
You see,
Or,
you did
yeah.
correctly.
Yeah.
Correctly. Okay, that you just know from now. Yani as-siyaq, from context. Okay, great. Are there any questions regarding this? Let's see if I can ask you guys anything here.
Yeah, I have a question.
نعم تفضل.
So, for the one who prays, is this li al musalli technically? So is there like a hidden al that we just don't write?
There is an al. The al is right here. That's the lam.
Oh, okay. I thought this was
There are 2 lams. This lam is a harf, which is li, and this, you see, look here, you have li plus al musanni. So when you join these 2, you're going to drop the wobbly hamza, the hamza al-wasl, and then you have 2 lams in succession like that.
Oh, I thought that was just in pronunciation. So you can also write it that way. Is that right?
للمصلي نعم. Okay. هل عندكم أي أسئلة أخرى? Are there any other questions? Okay. تمام. Then I guess Bushra, you can continue here. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام. تبارك يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. You can do the top one.
So the first portion, Allahumma, we read it several times, oh Allah. And then anta, pronoun, you. As-salam is peace. But my question here is, in the translation says you are peace, but we see as-salam, and then it's
Okay, so this is exactly why we say, generally speaking, the khabar is going to be nakira, but not always. Okay, because here, anta, for example, even if I say anta Muhammad, you are Muhammad. Muhammad is a proper noun. You know, here anta as-salam, you are peace is one of the names of God. Okay, wa minka salam.
Got it. Okay, because alif lam was throwing me off.
I'm sure it was. Okay, so this over here is going to actually be your mubtada, and this is your khabar. Okay, anta salam, you are peace.
You are peace. Wa minka is waw, is a harf, and then minka salam, in the translation says from you is the peace. Minka is probably we haven't read in the vocabulary or
you have. Minka is made up of 2 parts. It's made up of min plus the attached pronoun ka.
Okay, and
So
I
you
was
know.
confused as like
Right, so what kind of harf is min?
That's a jar.
It's a harf of jar. It's a harf of jar. And the kaf, as I said, I don't believe we have yet done attached pronouns. This is an attached pronoun, and it means
for you.
You. Okay. I'm going to ask you now. I'm going to ask you. Then what is the case of this kaf?
Also. But it's a pronoun, so it's always going to be.
It's not mansub. It's not mansub.
It's going to be rough. It's
not going to be marfu.
Okay. Because it's a attached pronoun. It's not going to take any.
Who can tell me what is the case of the attached pronoun here?
It's not going to take any casing. Ka will remain ka.
Jar.
Wait, who said jar?
I did.
You get a gold star. It's jar. Why, people? Because it's got a harf of jar before it. It's got min. Huruf of jar make the noun afterwards in jar case. Huruf of jar impact the noun and make it majroor. Is that clear?
Yes.
So true. Yes, it's not gonna, you're not gonna get kaku, ki, and all of that, but it's just gonna be ka for masculine and ki for feminine. It's just gonna be standard. It's one of those cemented words. These nouns. Just
not
like,
going to take any.
yeah. But in reality, yes, it absolutely takes a case. Like deep down, it's actually majroor. It's just not showing it. Okay. So
I have a quick
now.
comment.
Mhm.
So the min is jar. But why is the ka, which is a separate
Min is not
entity?
jar. The min is a harf of jar. It's causing something to be jar.
Right. So the min is the harf of jar, but the ka is a different entity. That's also jar?
Okay, hang on. The min is not jar. The min is not jar. I need to make that very clear. Huruf don't take cases. Huruf are just huruf. Huruf impact other stuff. Okay? So min, just like li or bi or an or ala or ila, those are all huruf of jar. They are just particles that have a jarifying impact.
Okay,
So
got it.
the min is impacting the kaf. And I could have changed it to a person. Like if I say, هذا min Muhammadin, this is from Muhammad. Okay, you can make it into a normal noun, but this is just happens to be a noun that's an attached pronoun. So it just looks like that. Is that clear?
So this ossification thing, like ka is that. It's never going to be different. This is stuff that we're going to just have to sort of imbibe over time with experience in the language, right?
Yes, it's easier than you think. This is not a hard part. What are the things we said, because remember we say all the pronouns, all of the pronouns are nouns that are fixed. The huwa, huma, hum chart, they're all fixed. These are also pronouns, but they're attached. So once you recognize what's a pronoun, you automatically know that pronouns are nouns. All nouns take a case. They're just not going to change their appearance. Pronouns are like that. Pointing nouns, asma, ishara, hada, hadi, haulai, hatani, hataini. Okay, all of those. Ism mawsul, alladhi, alladhina, allawati, all of those also. All of these are nouns. Mabni, they fixed. Think of them like stamps or cemented, but they will most certainly take a case. Okay. Is that clear, Sajjad?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. وَمِنْكَ السَّلَامُ.
وَمِنْكَ from you is peace. That is probably the direct translation, and probably comes is understood in the middle.
Pardon? Say that again, the last thing you said?
Comes, in the translation says, from you comes peace.
Yeah, because minka, from you. It's like we could say from you is peace.
From you is peace, yeah. So comes.
It's implied. It's understood. It's from you.
We are implying here. Okay. Tabarakta.
No. Let me hand it over to someone else. Elif, tabarakta ya dhal jalali wal ikram.
Tabarakta is blessed. Ya is all.
No, hang on. What kind of word is tabarakta?
Blessed.
What kind of word is tabarakta?
Is it passive verb?
It's a verb, but it's not passive. Then my next question is, if it is a verb, what is the dhamir that goes with it? What is the pronoun? Like if I say kataba, the pronoun that goes with kataba is huwa. Huwa kataba. What pronoun goes with tabarakta?
Is it anta?
Very good. Tabarakta. So even though this verb is on a pattern that we have not studied yet, as you know, there are 10 different patterns. This tabaraka, 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 but you've got tabarakta, just like we did katabta. Okay. So this is showing you that it's for anta. So now with the anta involved, how would you translate tabarakta?
Here is pronounced as blessed are you.
Okay, there you go. Exactly. You have to have the you. The you. Okay, so you are blessed. Tabarakta. Blessed. You are blessed. Okay. Ya dhal jalali wal ikram.
Ya is O.
Mhm.
Za is one who has.
Okay, yes. So the, you might see that looking a bit differently in another form. You could either have the or thu. You must have seen thu. The and thu is kind of like the same meaning as sahib, possessor of. Okay. Like if I say that he is dhu mal, it means that he's got wealth, he's rich. Okay. Or that or the, just depends on the placement in the sentence. So it means possessor of. Okay. Al jalali wal
It's not a
ikram.
harf, right?
Pardon?
It's not a harf.
No, it's an ism.
Nice. Okay. Al Jalali is majesty.
Majesty, na'am.
Wal Ikram, it's generosity.
Akrama yukrimu.
Or nobility.
Well, this is a different verb form. It's like fourth form. Akrama yukrimu ikram. It's something got to do with honor, nobility, generosity, but I don't know if it is to give. Isn't it to give? Possessor of majesty and honor. Okay, just hang on. Hmm. Yeah, you see, so on the first form, like karuma, yakrumu, like the person is kareem. That is to be noble, magnanimous, generous. But on the fourth form, and this is a fourth form word, by the way, ikram, it's to call noble and high-minded, to honor, to treat reverentially. Yeah, I'd say to possess is to be honor. Anyway, I guess it's similar. I guess you can use them interchangeably. Okay, I'm just curious there. Okay, thank you. And that's it. Any questions about this? No? We'll move to the next one. Okay, Fatih, assalamu alaikum. Okay. Oh, Allahumma a'inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husna ibadatik. It's a beautiful dua to say post salah. So what does O mean?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Do you want to guess? Or you don't know?
Would it say? Would it mean say?
It means, anyone else knows what O means?
Or
Or, it means
Oh,
or. Okay. So they gave you something you could say, or say this. Okay, go ahead.
So Allahumma, Allah,
Oh Allah.
oh Allah, a'inni,
Hmm.
a'inni.
This is just take a wild guess, and if you don't, I'll break it down for you.
Okay. Allahumma a'inni ala zikr. A'inni. I mean, ain means from, or what's that? And
Okay, let me just tell you what's going on here. This is made up of two parts. It's ain plus the ni. Do you know what ni means, by the way? The ni?
no.
Like if I say Allah maghfirli, then it's Allah maghfirli. But if I say Allahumma, Allah maktubni ma'a shahidin, uktubni ma'a shahidin. Allah, do you know it's the knee at the end? The knee, Fatih.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. So Bilal, this is going to be from people's general knowledge because we have not done this verb yet. Yes, Bilal, do you know?
Yeah, I was just gonna take a guess at this. Aini, isn't it kind of like basically requesting to you? So like Aini, I know ni means to me and ain means
Wait,
to
hold on. So Fatih, as Bilal said, this part here means me. This part means me. Okay.
Me?
Yeah, me. So if I, like, because we haven't done attached pronouns, like, like the calf we saw was for you. Okay. If you have either a ya or sometimes you have like a ni, it's like for me. Okay. Like if I say, a'tini, give me a book. Okay. This ni is for me. So we got that down. Okay. So back to what Bilal, what were you saying?
I was just saying that this is like a request. This is an amr technically in
How did
Arabic
you
terms,
know?
but
How did
because
you
of
know?
the alif in the beginning, the alif is like a sign of a command, right?
Oh, I
So
see.
it's like an
Not,
amr.
not necessarily. It's a bit more complex than that, but you did guess correctly. So this is an amr, but the reason isn't the right reason. But you did guess correctly that this is an amr. Okay, so this is a request or / command, but of course this is uslub al-du'a. It's in the way of a dua. We're not commanding Allah. And so you guys know the root. Now, this is a word that we have not done, and this is, by the way, on the verb pattern 4. So there's no way you would have known this, but you do use a variant of this word every single day, multiple times a day. The root being ayn, waw, and noon. What does aun mean? Aun.
A'udhu?
Pardon?
Is it a'udhu? Is it same with a'udhu?
No.
Is that like nasta'in?
Thank you. Well done. Yes, exactly. So when you say إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, nasta'in, the root of nasta'in is aun, ain, waw, and noon, and it means help. So when we say nasta'in, we are saying we seek help from you. Nasta'in, we seek help, right? But now nasta'in is on a different pattern. That's actually on the 10th pattern in Al-Fatiha, okay? This is the 4th pattern, but it's the same root. So it means to help. So a'in means help. So what is a'inni, Fatih?
Doesn't mean help me.
Means help me. Help me. Okay? A'inni.
Ala.
Pardon?
Does it mean hi? Or is that ala?
That's something different.
Is it blessings?
What?
Huh?
Sorry, which word?
Is it blessings?
Which word are you talking about?
Oh, for ala. Ala.
Oh, are you here? Ala.
Yeah.
Okay, so ala is a harf of jar, and
Okay.
it means on or upon.
Hmm.
Okay. Help me on, but in English this is going to sound weird. In English we're going to translate this as with. Okay.
Okay.
Or it would say in. You'll see why. Okay, I'm going to ask somebody else after you. Nadia, what is dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik?
Dhikrika is remembrance, and ka is with you, so you remembering you.
So what is what is dhikrika?
Yeah, ka is you, right? And
So what is put that
dhikrika is
together?
remembrance, so you remembering you.
That's it. So it's either going to be remembering you or remembrance of you. Remembrance of you. Okay. And then shukrika?
Similarly, ka is you and shukr is thank. And wow is and, so and thanking you and thanking of you. And va husna husni is beauty. And the ibadatika is ibad is
So husn is beauty. It can also mean excellence.
Excellence.
Oh, and ibadatik?
Ibad is the worship.
Yeah, so The word ibad with no ta is the plural of abd, which means servant or servants, but this is ibadah with a ta at the end. So the word ibadah is a verbal noun, and as you know, that means worship.
And ka is you, so worshipping you.
Yes, okay. So it's or you could say, oh Allah, help me upon or with or in remembering you, thanking you, and excellence in worshipping you. Everyone clear on that?
I have a question about Aini.
Okay.
So why is like Ismi? So that's my name, right? Ismi. But I feel like I heard it somewhere. With feels a bit. I mean, with verbs, you add ni also before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. You know why? Because it protects the verb. That noon is actually called noon al-wiqaya. This noon, what is wiqaya? It's protection. A wiqaya is also a shield. It's protecting you. It's protecting and preserving that verb so it doesn't change. Because remember, if you add a ya pushes the previous letter to have a kasra. And so when we have normal nouns, it's fine. Like I'll say ismi, oh, hada kitabi. You don't need the noon, but there's something with verbs, and there's a reason for that we're adding the noon to protect the verb. Okay. Sajjad, you had a question?
Yeah, so if you combine husni ibadatik, so husni looks like it's a sifa
Uh,
of the ibadah.
what makes, no, it's not a sifa. What makes you think it's a sifa?
I mean, it's embellishing the ibad, which is the worship,
Okay,
right?
when we say that something looks like a sifa, that means that they have to agree in all four respects. Does this look like they agree in all four respects?
No.
No.
So that's what confused me because, you're asking Allah to give you excellence in worshiping Him, and excellence is what? Excellence by itself is an adjective, isn't it?
No, it depends how it's used. Oh, Allah, grant me excellence. Like that's a direct object. If I just say then, but if I say this thing, this is an excellent thing. Now that is a sifa. And this is a construction that we have not done. And I think somebody uttered it, which is the idafa construction, which we have not done yet. It's a possessive, it's excellence of worshipping you. There's like a possessive thing going on here. Excellence in. That's what's going on there. But just know that this can't be sifa mawsuf because they don't agree.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't go gen.
Nah. Okay. Was someone else who asked the question?
It was me. That was my question, whether that was idafa or not.
Yep, but we haven't done that, so that's idafa. Okay, so Nadia just went right. So then I think Umar. Oh, Allahumma la mani' lima a'tayt. Okay, go ahead.
So or say Allahumma, oh Allah, la mani'a. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen this before. Mani'a.
What does la mean?
That it's like negation, don't or not.
It depends. It can be no, don't, whatever. Yeah, we'll say let's say make this into there is no. There is no. Do you know what is a mani'?
I don't know.
Do you know what the verb mana'a means? And apparently people who are Urdu speakers, this word is in your vernacular.
Same as Turkish, Ömer.
The root is
Wait.
mana'a.
Is it mana like meaning?
No, it's like
You
minute.
were thinking of ma'ana. This is mana. Okay.
Huh.
I think this is in Urdu. I don't speak Urdu, but
Yeah,
Right.
mana is means
what does it mean?
mana means not to, prevent.
To prevent.
Yes.
To prevent. Okay. So mana, the verb means to prevent. This, however, is on the ism form, not the verb form, mani'. Just like you have, for example, kataba is to write, a katib is a writer. Sawama, sama is to fast, a sa'im is a fasting person. Shariba is to drink, a sharib is a drinker. So mani' is something that's a preventer, something that's preventing.
Is it like intercessor?
No, it just means to prevent, someone who's preventing. And you'll see it's going to make sense now. La mani', there is no preventer. Preventer, or you could say like obstacle, maybe in that context. Okay. Now, what is lima? Lima.
Lima, li, I think with.
What is li?
By,
What's li?
I think it's by with.
Not with. Li is like ila. Ila and li have the same meaning.
Two.
Yes, exactly. Okay. It can be two, it can also be four. Okay. Like أنا أعطيت الكتاب لي Maryam. I gave the kitab to Maryam, or it's for Maryam. Okay. What is ma?
It looks like an attached pronoun.
It's not an attached pronoun, but it is a different part. These are two parts. Okay. Anybody know what ma means over here?
What?
Is it similar to limada and lima?
Whoever said what, they're correct, but it's not what that's the question. It's not what is your name. This is the what that's the same meaning as alladhi. It's an ism mawsul. You know, like for example, that is he is the person who I saw, who I met at the masjid yesterday. It's that between. We call it a relative pronoun. Okay, that could be what or whom or that, depending.
That which.
That which, exactly. We call it ism mawsul. So, oh Allah, there is no mani', there's no obstacle, no preventer for that. Okay. Now, Umar, what is a'tayta?
Yeah, I have no clue. I had to look at the book. It's
Wait, no, don't look at the book. When you just look at it, it looks like a ism fi'l or harf.
فعل. It looks like present tense, like
Okay,
first person.
wait. Okay. You said present tense, first person. I'm assuming that you are saying that because you were looking at the beginning.
Yes.
I will advise you to look at the end. And the reason I'm saying that is because you can't always go by anetu, because as you will learn that on the different verb patterns, the other 9, some of them also begin, past tense verbs will also begin with an alif. So you can't count that. So just zoom out a bit, and what do you notice it ends in?
Point. This construct looks familiar.
Look here. أعطيت. What does it end in?
Ta.
And which verb corresponds with a ta at the end from our chart?
You.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to know. Good.
Okay.
This is a past tense verb for you. Okay. So you أعطيت. Do you know what أعطيت means? أعطى. You do know this. رب. No, you don't know. Please study in the dua. It's ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة. What is, do you know what أعطى يعطي means, this verb?
No.
Okay.
But I do know it's past tense, second person now.
Okay. Okay, you know that. That's good. Bilal, can you tell us?
Sorry, what were we at? We're at
What is the verb أعطى يعطي mean?
أعطى means you أعطى, I gave.
Well, أعطى actually means he gave. Okay.
Or he,
but
yeah, أعطى, he gave.
It's to give. Okay. So Umar, oh Allah, there is no barrier, no obstacle to that which you have given. I.e., if you choose to give, nothing is going to stop you. Okay.
Okay.
You got it? ولا
Mhm.
okay. ولا معطي لما منعت. Aha. So similar, there is no. Now look at this word معطي. Can you see how it's got like a same root here? So Sajjad, when you guess what is the معطي?
The one who gives?
Very good. So just like if you rewind, I think it was, who was it? Was it
Is Isa.
was Isa? How do you know I was going to ask? And then she said, Musalli is a person who prays salah, right? So similarly, a mu'ati is somebody who yu'ati, who gives. Okay, so just like that, there is no person who can obstacle, who can act as a barrier to what you have given. There is no giver. There is no giver. Lima mana'at. Okay. So what does that mean? Lima, who's next now? I think was I with Sajjad? I think I'm with Sajjad, am I not?
Yeah, you asked me Mu'ti.
Yeah, so what is mana'at?
Again, is the the prevention, or the, what is it? Mana in is forbidding or something like that in Urdu. Lima manat. So
Yeah. So it's basically the inverse of this. This was that
right.
there is no manner to that which you have given. This is saying there is no giver. No one can give lima manat for that which you have barred and you have prevented. So if you have chosen to cut off something, no one can do anything about it. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Wala, okay, let's go to Sharif. What kind of a word is yanfa'u?
It's a verb.
What kind of a?
It's a present tense verb.
What does it mean?
means to benefit.
Thank you. If you didn't know, we'd so upset because that's what we start our dua with every single lesson. Okay. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما تعلمنا. Okay. Do not disturb, people are trying to call me. Okay. لا ينفع. It means to benefit, right?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a question now. No, we haven't done verbal sentences, so I can't ask you this. Darn. Okay. ولا ينفع ذا الجد منك الجد. So I'm going to have to help you out here. Okay. This is a bit complicated, this part. Remember who can remember what does that or dhu mean?
One who has.
Yeah, possessor of jad. Okay. لا ينفع الجد منك ذا الجد. Okay, this is a little bit complicated, so I'm going to just show you the English, okay? Jad, by the way, is the do of yanfa'u. So al-jad will not benefit. Al-jad is like, how do I translate that? Yeah. Okay. So it's wealth, al-jad will not benefit, cannot avail. Oh, okay. Right. So jad here is going to be wealth. So dhal jad is like a possessor of wealth. That's why they say a wealthy or great person, dhal jad. So it's saying that wealth can't benefit you or cannot avail you, cannot avail. Not you. Sorry, not you. That's wrong. It's not, there's no you. Can't benefit a wealthy person. And then this minka, again, you see, this is where it becomes hard because we have translated minka previously to mean from you. Remember that? From you. However, in this context, it means against you. And that's why this one is a bit tricky in English. So essentially, a wealth will not avail a wealthy person against you. That's what's going on there. But that is tricky. So yeah, khalas, don't worry about it. Any questions about this? No? Okay, we are not done, so don't go. So we have time. So if there are no questions related to this particular lesson, I'm going to go do some quizzes. Okay?
I have a question, sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
Something that was confusing me. If you go back to that lesson 7 exercise,
Which one? Which one?
number 10, lesson 7. The first exercise, 7A.
7A.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, 7A is like up here. Oh, crikey. Where am I? Oh, here we go. Now,
I'm looking at number 10, which is Mahada. It looks very simple. In this case, there is no, like, there's only one pointing noun, which is the hada. Is this a rule that if there is a question, that it's always going to be a phrase? Like,
this is not a phrase. This is a full sentence. What is this?
what is it?
Yeah, what is this?
Like, which category does it fall under? Is it category 1 or category 2 of the lesson? Like, is it used as a
The sentence.
nominal? So the hausa is being used as a nominal. Is it used as
Because Maya is an ism. Maya is an ism. But don't think about that too much. It's going to complicate things, but just know that Ma is an ism. You get different kinds of Ma's. You get a whole ton of Ma's actually. But this one is mahada. Just know that to be a proper sentence.
So ma is the muftada and hada is the khabar?
هذا ما هذا ما هذا ما it's either that or they switched. It could be delayed. I forgot this one. I'll get back to you on this one. It's either that the ma is the mubtada or it's the khabar. I'll get back to you soon, like today.
Thank you so much.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So this is general. So if you have a pointing noun, and you form buddies from that pointing noun, and then you have an adjective describing. When we do gend, G-E-N-D, do we do it based on the pointing noun or the thing that's being pointed to?
Can you give me an example?
Like I think like this book is great, or sorry, like this great book.
Okay, so for example, it would be like هذا الكتاب هذا الكتاب, right? And you want to say great, that's describing kitab, right?
Yeah, I think maybe this isn't a good example. Like
Because yeah, number 15 is like that. Yeah, you have ذلك الجبل الكبير. This is the صفة for الجبل.
I see.
Even here,
So
this is the صفة for نهراني. And this is the صفة for رياح.
like I see. So we wouldn't do it based on, like, if it was feminine by convention, we would follow that rule. Like it would be like the description would have that same gender, right? So if it was like that sun, like
Could you just repeat that?
like if it was that sun is
Yeah, which would
beautiful.
be تلك الشمس. تلك الشمس. I think it's on the previous page, right? Okay, what about تلك الشمس?
Like would the adjective be corresponding feminine?
Okay, so wait, do I have it here? I don't see it here. I'm sure I saw it somewhere. Okay, I'll just write it down then. Okay, so if you have that sun, right, which is going to be tilka shams, that is that sun. Okay, so what do you want the adjective to describe? The shams.
Yeah, the shams. Like
Okay, so what if you want to say that it's beautiful? Okay, what would you say?
would it be like jamilatun or jamilun?
Well, you tell me. Is feminine, is shams masculine or feminine?
So I'm assuming if we do it based on shams, it would be feminine.
It is.
Is that right?
Yes, but so how is it going to look like? Tilka shams?
تلك الشمس جميلة جميلة تلك الشمس الجميلة.
Tilka shams, are you going to have to have the al jamila?
الجميلة, yeah.
Yes. because this has to match that, right? Is that clear?
Okay, yeah, understood. Thank you.
Just to tack onto that, I think last lesson you said we always pick the pointing noun based on the gender and number. Is that still the
Say it
case?
again.
That we pick the pointing noun based on the gender and number in the sentence.
The gender is dependent on the number of the sentence. Yes.
No. I'm saying we pick the pointing noun based on the number and the gender.
Based on the number and the gender, yes. So if you're talking about something that is like a non-human plural, you treat it like a singular feminine. So if you say tuyur, birds, or aqlam, pens, you're going to use like tilka or tilka, like or hadhihi, right? Because you're treating it as a singular feminine. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Generally speaking. I'll add that again. Okay. Are you
Number
now?
10 is the example. I'll look at number 10 in 7b.
Number 10 in 7b.
Yeah, we picked hazihi and hadani.
Okay, where are we?
Number 10.
Okay. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, we pick the pointing nouns based on what is the number of gardens.
Exactly, absolutely. So you've got to, before you pick your this and these, think about, okay, garden is singular, it's feminine. These are rivers, but which is masculine, but it's two. Then you'll pick the appropriate ism ishara for that.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's always the number. It's always the gender and the number. Nothing else though. No case. No ending. Nothing like that.
I mean, the case is going to match anyway. Like hadhihi, this is going to be a rough case, and then jannatu is in the rough case. It matches.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, as well. This is rough. It's got an ani, and this is also rough ani. So
Right.
it does match. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Guys, good on that? Okay, Bismillah. I would like for you to, is this the one that I'm doing? Yeah, so this is, what?
That's level 6, yeah.
Yeah, so this is right.
Aren't
Yes.
we doing level 7 today?
Yeah, but that's your homework. You can't do it with me. This is review.
Oh,
So
okay.
you've got a choice. Would you guys like to do level 6 quiz or level supplementary quiz? The reinforcement. Would you rather do the reinforcement?
I wouldn't mind doing either.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do reinforcement then. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Did I just do this right? Okay. Okay, let's look here. Okay, select the correct translation. Al-waladu saghiru alimun kabirun. Who would like to answer this one?
I can try.
Okay, well, okay, go ahead.
Al-Waledu as-Sa'iru is like their bodies. So
Yes.
the young boy is Alimun Kebir, a great scholar.
Yes. So it's going to be which number?
D.
Did you say B?
No, I said D.
Oh, D, the young boy. The young boy is a great scholar. Yes, exactly. Okay, good. Then we have Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillahi salihin. The word salihin is in what form? Let's give somebody else a chance. Yes, Bushra.
It's going to be nasb or jar, because if it was salihun, then it would be ra.
It is. And so is it A, B, or C?
Sound masculine plural.
Sound masculine plural, just like Muslimin. The mubtada and khabar are usually in the nasb case. Anyone, you can just say Bilal.
False.
False. It's always in rough case. Okay. What is the correct translation of the text below? Al-Masjidul Azim.
A.
It is A. It's a fragment because they're both matching. They're both sifa mansuf, sifa mawsuf. Yeah. Then we have we've got a match tadhhabna. Who's going to tell me tadhhabna?
You, feminine, be plus feminine, go.
You, yes, all of you ladies. Tadhhabina.
Anti.
Anti, which is you feminine, and then tadhhabani.
Dual.
Dual, for what gender?
Female.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Did you say that it's good?
Both.
You have options. It can either be you feminine or you masculine, dual. So which one is it now? It's not, it's you two, oh, they just have you two go. Okay, we'll go for that. Okay, then we have Jumla Ismiya below. Who knows what this is?
So B.
Is it D as well?
Yes.
Okay, so which one is in Jumla Ismiya? So A is definitely not. It's a fragment. And then al-baytu kharib, the B definitely, because bayt is mubtada, it's mu'arraf bil al. Kharib is nakira, they both marfu'a. Ash-shamsu shadida, there's a fragment. And then who said D? D is right as well, because ash-shajara, the tree is tall. And then bintu latifa, no, this is a fragment. So it's going to be bayt and shajara. You got it? Okay, in the Quran, Allah says, وَهُوَ الْغَفُورُ الْوَدُودُ. What is the word here considered? Huwa is going to be your
Mubtada.
mubtada. That's correct. Okay, what's the best translation here? فَلِمَ تَأْكُلَانِ الْحَرَامِ.
A.
Yes, why? Yes. Yes, exactly.
Takulani too.
So it's this one. Okay. نتشهد اللهم صل على محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد.
B.
Al.
What is the Arabic word for family? It's B. Like you have the chapter called Ali Imran, the family of Imran. هل تعلم له سمية? What's the best translation? I guess they're focusing on the word تعلم.
D.
D.
Yes, it's anta. Okay, correct. True or false? Both particles hal and I can be used to ask a question.
True.
True.
It's true. So somebody asked me about this before. I did confirm with my teacher that yes, hal and I are used interchangeably, but when it comes to choice, like if you're asking like, do you like olives or do you like cheese? If it's choice, then you should use not hal, but they can be used interchangeably. Okay, true or false? The present tense verb tadrusu could mean she is studying, or it could mean you, anta, are studying. True or false?
Yes.
No, that's true. Okay, good. Okay, good. I would have been surprised if you got that anything wrong.
Sorry, I cut out. You said when you have a choice to use what? Okay.
Not
Thank
had. Okay. Good. Are there any questions related to that? If not, then the Quran one. What am I doing? I think I don't have the right one. Just hang on. 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. That's on page 2. Now, here we go. You guys did that one pretty quickly. Is this right? Yeah, okay. Okay. In the following ayah, what is the grammatical role of the detached pronoun huwa? Huwa Qur'anun Majid.
مبتدأ.
مبتدأ.
It's a mubtada. In the following ayah, what is the grammatical role of the word Qur'an? Huwa Qur'anun Majid.
سي خبر.
خبر.
Yes, it's the khabar. Okay, in this ayah, this in the beginning, what does it do? What does it convey?
Question.
Yep, and so that is
B.
which one?
B.
B gives them
B.
yes and no question.
Yes. Okay, what's the meaning of تخلقون? This is an added pronoun. That's what they're saying. Disregard this who. Just look at تخلقون.
D.
D, you all, yes, تخلقون. How would it have been if it was they all create?
يخلقون.
يخلقون. Then we have here in the following ayah, what is the meaning of the verb tasjuda? Note that the verb here ends with a fatha, and there's a reason for that. Okay, don't worry about it. Just focus on this, on the tasjud part. Okay, what does it mean? This is okay, yeah, this is when addressed to Iblis. Yeah, qala, not but qala ya Iblis. Oh Iblis, ma mana'aka. Here's the word again, mana'a. What is preventing you? Mana'aka. أن تسجد لما خلقت بيدي.
B.
It's B, right? So, oh, Iblis, what is preventing you from prostrating to that which? Remember this which we saw this man, like الذي, relative pronoun. I have created خلقت, درست بيدي, with my hands. يدي, it's two hands actually. But of course, this is in a way that the meaning is treaty with Allah.
Sorry, one quick question. On that previous one, yeah, does that translate to O Iblis?
Yes, yeah, it's munada. Yeah, like, yeah, Muhammadu, like that.
Okay.
In the following verse, what is the grammatical role of the highlighted detached pronoun? Hum fihi mukhtalifun.
مبتدأ.
Pardon?
A.
A, yes, hum fihi mukhtalifun. Who can tell me
Sorry,
what?
one question. In that previous one, are we giving Iblis any respect in that by calling him O Iblis, or
No,
what do
it's just like it's just like it can be say like, hey. It's not
Okay.
respect. It's munada. It's like what you use to call someone.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, thank you.
No, it's no veneration. Okay. Who knows what's the khabar here?
مختلفون.
مختلفون, yes. That's like هم مختلفون فيه. Okay. In the following verb, oh, did I just say no, I didn't. Okay. What kind of word is مختلفون?
D.
D.
D. In the following verse, what does the highlighted word indicate? هل أتاك حديث موسى?
A.
A.
Yep, we know that means it's a question. Do you know what it means? هل أتاك, again, attached pronoun. Has the hadith of Musa, Prophet Musa, ataka, come to you? Ataka. In the following verse, what meaning does this have? This okay, they're asking the same question. أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها?
A.
A.
So are you more أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها? Like more, what is ashad, like more severe in terms of creation, or the sky? that he created it. I don't know. Ashaddu, yeah, wouldn't be more severe, but like maybe more stronger or powerful. Maybe that's what it means in this context. Okay, in the following verse, what is the grammatical role of the detached pronoun antum? Antum ashaddu khalqan. Yep.
مبتدأ.
It is mubtada. Yes, exactly. So it's marfu'. Okay. There we go. Okay. Are there any other questions, people? No? Okay. I am supposed
Can
to
we do the midterm? Sorry.
the midterm. I can't do that right now because I haven't checked the grading, and if there are still people who haven't submitted it, then I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? But I will in the future. I
Thank
just
you.
Let's make sure, because if there are still people that it's outstanding, then I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, then. So I guess then we'll end. It means that I didn't, anyway, I should have planned better and given you more drills, but I guess we'll just end here now. Okay, so no other questions about anything? You good? Okay, then I guess it's a yes or no. Okay, subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu wa la illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. We'll see you next week, inshallah. By the way, did you find that it was useful to go through the quizzes?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, then. So we'll see you next week, inshallah. And hopefully we'll maybe go do the midterm next week then, this time. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam.
One thing, we have a couple of minutes.
Yes, you do.
I wanted to share that something I was struggling with, and after having this course, it helped me a lot. And I'm hoping to have similar stories from others, so that way we can take this knowledge and apply when we are reading Quran. So I'm glad we have a couple of minutes to talk about it. Is everybody okay talking about it?
Go ahead. I mean, if
Yeah,
people
okay.
want to leave, but go ahead. Sure, this is your time.
Okay, so Surah Qadr. I always struggled with first one is Laylatul Qadr, and all remaining ones are Laylatul Qadr. And I used to mix it up, and every time when I was reading that surah out of memory, I was like, oh, no, I have to check it back again. And now I understand Laylatul Qadr, because that is not the subject. And remaining ayahs, it's the subject. So that helped me. Inna anzalnahu fi Laylatul Qadr. And remaining, you will see ending with Laylatul Qadr.
Yes, exactly. So in Anzalna fi Laylatul Qadr, this is Laylati because why?
Because that's not the subject, that's the object of the
Not
ayah.
the object. It's
Also
not the
because of the
object.
fee.
It's
Pardon?
jar.
It's majroor. It's because of the fee.
Oh,
So that's why it's got a kasra. It's not a direct object. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ.
that would be fatha, yeah.
وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ, what will make you come to know? مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. Okay, yeah, so this is like we did the sentence. مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. Okay, and then لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ, yeah, it's a subject. لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ, yeah, exactly. تنزل الملائكة وروح فيها بإذن من كل أمر سمع حتى مطلع الفجر. نعم, exactly. Anything else you wanted to add?
No, similar thing in Surah Mulk, where Kafirun and Kafirin popped up at different places. And in English, it was both way, kuffar, non-believers. So that was also mixing for me. It was like every time I was saying the wrong word. But that helped knowing what is Kafirun and what is Kafirin.
Yes.
It's kind of at the end. Second and third page. Regular.
Yeah.
Yeah. فَمَنْ يُجِيرُ الْكَافِرِينَ
فَمَنْ يُجِيرُ الْكَافِرِينَ
مِنْ عَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ.
Where are, oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So kafirin over here is what? What part of speech is kafirin over here? Who knows what's the grammar of kafirin? I'll give you a clue. The word ajara yujiru means to recompense.
Is it the object of the verb?
Exactly. Direct object, it's mansub. So when that's how you can tell from context. Ajara yujiru, like from ajr, but this form ajara yujiru means to give, to recompense the kafirin from a painful oh wait, sorry. He will have mercy, yet who will protect? Ajara yujiru. What? Ajara yujiru. To protect? Okay, well then I learned something new. Yeah, anyway, thank you for the point. I'm going to look this up now.
I wasn't going in that much detail, but I was looking at, okay, it's not kafirun, it's kafirin. We know that it's a nasborjar. So
Yeah.
I can distinguish the two to
Mhm.
memorize it better.
Oh yes, it definitely helps with memorization if you know the Arab for sure, undoubtedly. Okay, good. Well, also there's that anyways, but we can look at other ayahs if you like. So are there any other questions about the Quranic analysis?
Since it comes before the min, can you say this is the subject?
Say that again.
And that al-kafirina, it is coming before the min, which is the preposition.
Where? Which
In the
way?
same ayah. In the same ayah.
What, in here?
Yeah.
There is no min. What do you mean?
There is a min, right? Our bin.
After, yeah.
Min comes after, not before.
Yeah, because it comes before that, kafirin comes before the min. Can we say that this is a subject?
What, the kafirin?
Yeah.
No, it absolutely cannot be the subject.
Okay.
Because it's mansub. So, قُلْ أَرَأَيْتُمْ, here you can see tum, like darastum. Have you seen? Have you not seen? Oh, but look, it's no. أَرَأَيْتُم, the a.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, exactly. So the a denotes a question. Remember, a or hal. رَأَيْتُم, darastum. Have you seen, all of you? إِنْ أَهْلَكَنِيَ اللَّهُ وَمَا مَعِيَ. أهلكني, okay. So should Allah destroy me? Again, you see the ni for me. Allah is the subject of this verb. Allah is the one. وَمَن مَعِيَ, and whoever is with me. Oh, rahimana, oh, he has mercy on us. Rahimana is an attached pronoun. Na for nahnu. فَمَن, who will protect? So they're saying it's protect. Who will protect the kafirin, direct object, from adhabin alim? And what is the connection between adhabin and alim?
Sifa mawsuf.
Myself, yeah. Adjective
Yes.
phrase.
Okay. So I just looked this up right now. Can I show you right now? This word ajara yujiru, the root of it is actually jim, waw, ra. It's going to be jim, waw, and ra. So that becomes jara, yajuru. Okay. Jara yajuru. However, because it's ajara yujiru, it's actually on the fourth pattern, which you haven't learned yet. And that means to grant asylum or sanctuary, to take under one's wing. Interesting. Okay, so thank you. I learned
It
something.
will be, yeah, it will be who would protect them from
Exactly.
your.
Right. So it's nothing. I was thinking of ajr, like ajr is to give a reward or recompense. It's not that. So I learned something new. So thank you. Okay, good. Thank you. So inshallah, as we move on, we'll be doing more Quranic analysis and it gets super interesting. Okay. So any other questions before we sign out, close off? No? Okay then. We'll see you. Thank you. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم
Walaikum
السلام.
assalam.